Okay, you're on.
Hi, welcome to your November episode of As Axemoor Turns.
This episode is sponsored by Taco Bell.
Yes.
And the Deutsches House.
And Skittles.
So I just drew a blank on my head. Woo! Okay, yeah,
Follow
Skittles.
your agenda, ma'am.
Yeah. First thing is that quite a few of the officers did not make it, which is fine. No big deal.
Online.
They're going to be online if they're not already. If not, I've got their stuff right here. I will interject, as I'm sure their excellencies will as we go. First up is Emma on.
I didn't see her on the chat.
Okay. Exchequer, we have $7,803.74 in the account. Of that, $2,207.75 is for the trailer. Chatelaine says Oktoberfest demo was great. They got a few bites. Emails and such has been sent out, so we'll see what happens with that. Chronicler newsletter is in progress. And the Marshal. Emma says we're on. Hi, Emma. I think it's slow for them.
Probably delayed.
Yeah. Marshal's report from Magnus. I won't be able to make the meeting tonight. Fighter practice will be tomorrow night at 7 as usual. Regional fighter practice this weekend with Saleon at Dera Park in Pass Christian, Mississippi from 9 to 6.
Bar.
I'm sorry?
DeBar Park.
Oh, DeBar?
Yeah.
He has D-E-A-R. Or D-E-R-A. Sorry, dyslexia. The price, and if y'all remember, he got bags, like military bags, to put the loaner gear and stuff in. He says the price of the bags was approved at the last meeting, changed from $14.69 to $19.69. He was only able to get 2 of them, with the remaining balance owed to him of $4.69. As of this afternoon, the price was dropped back down to $14.69, and he still needs a 3rd bag. Would it be okay with the financial committee, with the extra $10 expense, to get 1 more bag?
Okay. No.
We're good with letting him get 1 more bag?
Of course.
Okay. Magnus, you can get 1 more bag.
Little.
Tiny, kid size.
And he has also here requests for the group. If anyone has any rawhide they would be able to donate to the Loaner Shield Project, it would be much appreciated. Thank you, Ox, for a generous donation he made to the fund to purchase the materials. He's also looking for donations of tunics for Fighter Gold Key. This will be garb specifically for new fighters to cover non-period armor for demos and public practices. It will allow them to get used to wearing it while fighting. It should be an extension of a loaner armor kit. Simple T-tunics and basic belts would be more than adequate for this endeavor. 3 to 5 tunics ranging from extra small to Magnus size. And belts from 45 to 85 inches in length. Plain leather strips are fine. Good fabric is fine. Thank you, Magnus. And that's it for him. A&S, get your artsy stuff if you're working on anything or if you've made anything off to Johanna. Axemoor Arts.
It's arts at Axemoor.
arts@axemoor.net.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, Tegan, you have something for A&S. Could you pass me the additional business stuff? I think she was the only one on it.
Betty has graciously offered up her house for A&S Stitch and Bitch project nights. And we did one this past Thursday. There was 3 of us in attendance doing garb research for Janice over there. But the next one is on the calendar for November 17th from 6:30 to 9:30. We will be doing sewing and putting together the gift bags for Father Christmas to give to the kids. And in addition to the toys or whatever we do, we're doing the little stuffed bags or something. And this is pretty much making the bags. And it will bring sewing. She has a sewing machine, I have a sewing machine. I'll have the fabric ready to go for cutting out and zipping together. So assembly line sewing, and we can get it knocked out.
What day is that?
The 17th. It's a Thursday night.
It's a Thursday.
6:30 to 9:30 at Betty's house. It's a bring snacks to share, BYOB. And Janice has some very wonderful elderberry mead.
All right. Next up on the hit parade is Harold Storian.
Slide that towards her.
I know, I have a list, because I'm still looking for deputies for either one or both. Or if you want to take over both, hey, that's great, because actually they kind of coincide and they hang out with each other and like each other a lot.
Yeah, that's why I put it into one word, Harold Storian.
Yeah, I know, that's literally the title that I'm going by now.
Yeah.
And
So
everything.
need a deputy and...
Need a deputy.
Or two.
Or two.
I will put myself up as deputy for Harold.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Woohoo! Got a deputy Harold. Oh, and if you got if Axemoor got anybody in Axemoor got any awards in the last, say, 2 months, let me know, because I kind of need to update now that I have actual internet and not phone internet. I can start updating my reports and the books and stuff. So if you have anything, just email me. It's all on the website, or you can privately contact me on Facebook. Either way. Thank you.
All right, next up on the hit parade is Webster.
Funny. I don't think I've made any changes to the Axemoor site. I did make a new API for the Hall of Records, which is up and coming. It's not on production yet, but what we'll be having is a script that, when called and provided the appropriate ID number for the Hall of Records, it will return a list of recipients of that award that is associated with that. So you can use that for pages about specific awards or specific orders to have an automated list of the membership.
And who's got what?
The opposite of that being, it will mean that maybe we will feed the beast more.
That would be good.
We like that.
That's all I got.
Okie dokie. Constable. Quartermaster.
For the constable, they're now wanting PDF. You scan the waivers and send them to them 30 days after, or sometime within your 30 days of doing an event or a regional practice, or some of that nice neat stuff. And the fighter reports are still, the fighter waivers are still quarterly. Go figure, but it's all on a PDF file, and we now only keep those for a year, the waivers, and then we can dispose of the hard copies. We are now keeping the hard copies instead of sending them off. We keep the original signatures. Except for the chillins. We're stuck with them until they grow up.
Alrighty. Did I miss anybody?
That's gonna make things a lot easier up Jane.
Missed your archery marshal.
Oh, yes, thank you.
now
Yes, I put you down here.
It is now a position, you know.
That's right, it is.
But he can't talk anyway, move along.
Yeah.
He actually had practice.
We had 20 people show up at our archery practice last week. Awesome. 11 people shot, 5 people threw. Yeah, report's been done, sent in.
Good. I did not see that I was CC'd on that.
Not yet.
Okay. Now I don't need to be CC'd on it.
Anyway, I was asked to bring targets and stuff to the regional practice this weekend, so
Awesome.
there may be archery.
Woohoo!
Yeah, done.
Thank you. All right. Did I miss anything else?
Us.
Yes.
We have a whopper of a demo coming up.
Yeah, let's do
You're next.
Democrat.
You're next.
We'll go last.
We'll go.
You go last? Okay. Democrat.
Yeah, we have a whopper of a demo coming up on the Thanksgiving weekend. If you've not gotten me your name and if you're camping, your tent size, what days you're gonna come, please get it.
12 yard, you know, all of our stuff.
Oh, 12-foot yurt?
Well, not yard, but 10 foot. So a 10 foot, 10 by 12 ledge, you know the rest. We have a really interesting yard. Really, it's like, all right, somebody close the drapes.
All three of y'all or four of you?
No, 4. Yeah, we'll be all 4. We're gonna borrow
Okay, yeah, I need to turn all of that in. There is a possibility we will be in a new location this year. Camping area is still the same, but our demo setup and area may be changed. He's waiting on confirmation for that. So, but we're doing pretty good. Get the word out.
Oh no, we're gonna be pushing for more people. There's another meeting.
It's not before the 5th.
Huh?
No, it's not. It's like we
That's
need
it.
to post something to the Friends of Burn Guys page.
Yeah. Sure, go ahead.
That's it.
Who's next?
So that's it? That's all you got?
Yep.
Okay.
The Monday name and the lovely.
Monday name and
just
tent
Monday
size.
name, only tent size and what days?
Bangladesh
what-
nuts.
Are we wanting we are wanting the Barony of Pavilion, right?
For
Yes.
that, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Barony Pavilion for that.
That's the
And we have been asked if we could please keep the, when y'all disarmor from y'all's fighting things, to please kind of keep it contained.
We did last time. We had a little show and tell thing behind the thing.
Yeah, but the people on the other side,
Oh, they could see?
yeah.
Well, that's sad. They need to bring stakes and stake that
Because we're
down.
on the, yeah, in the curve of the lake, so you get it on the people in front of us and then.
If you like my body, and we'll collect money. Krusty, $1
Put
for
your
every
clothes
piece,
back
everything you
on.
put back
Put your
on.
clothes back on.
Yeah, I was about to say, we'll either be like giving money away or they're paying us to put it back on.
Yeah, $5 to put it back on.
Crown list is next.
That's you.
That's you.
It's technically us, but we're gonna start
There
with
you go.
you.
You can talk this time.
No, we're gonna start with you.
No, make him talk this time.
We're gonna start with you.
You.
I talked
Come on, hippie.
4 times, 3 times.
Do it. You're chosen. You have been chosen.
All right.
I've got a dozen.
I didn't agree to this. Wait, that's okay. Here, I'll just go sit over here.
Okay.
Harass him.
Both talking to the mic.
There
There you go.
Because he's gonna overtalk me anyway.
Probably.
So. I know, right? I don't think the mic heard you.
That's okay.
So we got our glasses in for our fundraiser.
Score.
And Terry's got those, and Magnus has funds for his pavilion. And if anybody still wants to donate Magnus funds, yay! Money for Magnus is good. And Tegan, how we doing on Feast? Feast doing good?
What about it?
You don't want me. You don't want me.
You really don't want to.
I had some of that stew stuff. It was
I have
alright.
34 pounds of beef in my freezer, 2 chickens for high table. Everybody else is getting the chicken leg quarters because it's easier to deal with.
Well said.
No
That's a
fighting.
sample of the bread. The urban eggs and cheese quiche is next up with the rice, and we're set and good to go.
Yay!
Sausage balls is now going out with the quiche.
We like
Yay,
sausage
balls.
balls.
It's Axemoor, you gotta have balls somewhere on the menu.
I ain't going anywhere near this.
You ass!
I'm not gonna give a all hail for balls.
Ball sucks.
Yeah, like a ball. We roll.
Balls on the menu every time.
There you go. That's worth writing down,
Sometimes
right?
balls are on.
At least somebody's doing that.
Someone has to have balls.
Look at the camera. Don't look at me.
Continue.
Egg balls.
Hold on, you're cutting her off now. She's still talking.
Yeah, we actually have a dessert on the menu and it's baked apples.
Baked apple dessert.
Baked apple's good.
Hey.
Good. Moving right along.
Travelers Fair is.
Apparently not.
Landon
She did this.
Landon is handling Travelers Fair, and we're both going to work on. We're both working on Travelers Fair, and we're both going to do breakfast.
Excellent.
So, and he is in between feeling better and moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
A little busy.
Ditch don't use them alone.
Okay, can somebody
Ditch
else
witch,
repeat that
yeah.
for the microphone?
Lennon is working
It's my co and
is the
working
co and working well with Tegan and like doing breakfasty stuff
And Travelers Fair.
and Travelers Fair stuff, and apparently is hopefully not dying because we love him. Good enough.
And he's moving this weekend.
And moving this weekend, so
wow.
don't break anything.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
He's still knowing.
I'm not saying. Yeah, I gotta tell him to talk now. How's the list field coming?
Well, this field's coming along. People have started to finally started to send me information. We're gonna wheel everything out the night before. We're gonna use the wheeling measuring tapey thingy device. Official like measure it all off. For those who are not aware, I am not organizing where you're tenting unless you're planning on tenting on the rope of the field. The whole idea of this is to make sure that the candidates, not the candidates, but the competitors actually have their pavilions up close, along with members of the populace and such. I have not filled up the field yet. I don't have a full list, I guarantee it, of who's fighting. Well, not who's fighting, but who. Not everyone in the kingdom has sent me their dimensions, but they are coming in. Afterwards, there will be spots for Populace, so if you suddenly want to put a 10 by 10 or whatever up, great. We are putting up the Baronial Pavilion next to the Kingdom Pavilion as a entourage slash... are you doing this? Are you good? Who's talking over who now?
You deserved it.
So, it's gonna be entourage slash list mistress slash consort to provide shade for said consort so they are not dying. But we also will have another 10 by 10 on the other side should they decide to stand over there and so choose. Don't stab me. It's on record now. Ha! Abuse! Abuse! Anyway.
Light.
Tippy, literally. So that's coming along. As an addition, as of this afternoon,
About to ask you about that. Go ahead.
we have spoken with, and bear with me on this one, but we've spoken to the Crown and made contact with the family. We are going to set up my wedge along with a seating area inside the wedge. So there'll be a place for people to go in and write notes as if you're writing to Mistress Bridget, who passed yesterday. And it'll be so people can write notes to Mistress Bridget, Her Excellency, as well as her family. After it's all said and done with, I will box it all up, and we will make sure it gets to the family so that they can either read the words or do with as they please with, the words of the kingdom to an amazing woman. So,
Pictures.
if you have any photos of Mistress Bridget that you are willing to part with, please bring them. I want to do something special for her and just give her a spot, especially at Crown. She is a lady of the rose and deserves special representation out there. So, anything else before I choke out?
Yeah, a couple of small things.
and I have some questions from.
Awesome. We still have Master Cormac the Bald is going to do a bardic, probably down in the amphitheater section of the park, and that'll be Saturday night. And we need things for the gift bags, I'm assuming still?
Yes.
Maybe one of the questions she has.
Yes, it is. We still need stuff to
Segue.
get bags, please. I've got something from Cordelia that needs to be given for the gift bags. And some stuff right back there from a little waving leprechaun. Hi, Lil.
Not in your pocket, Krusty.
You're giving me all kinds of things. Give me a baby.
The anti-stork.
Oh wow, those are very pretty.
Beautiful.
Very good job, Lil. Those are gorgeous. And the other question was, now when I first opened it up, it looked like, did you confirm the water slide for their majesties? But it was the cabin by the water for their majesties.
I mean, I could get some Visqueen and a water hose.
The curves are going to be a pain.
How much groundwater is already down there? They might need floaties.
Them cypress knees.
Boink, boink.
Piercings are in.
Yes, I've spoken with the reservationist. She's putting aside a cabin for their majesties.
So yes, Emma, it's being taken care of.
Maybe with a water slide.
Maybe with a water slide.
I know Their Majesty will appreciate it.
Well, then that happened.
It's a side.
It does say
You
slide,
added
but
an L.
well, that's what I said. When I first opened it, it looked like slide.
The water slide cabin.
Only thing else I got is I still need volunteers for a ferry service. Getting back and forth to their vehicles. Right now I've got about 3 solid yeses and a maybe. I'm trying to break it down into 1 or 2 hour shifts, so I'm going to need more people for that. Just get it with me, Facebook privately or message me or something along that. Or just call him and he'll give you my information. Yeah, him.
Have texting will travel.
There you go.
Yes, it works.
That's about it.
All right.
Cool.
Next up on the hit parade is Revel, 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 Revel.
I can do that.
Christmas Revel.
A rebel.
Which,
A Norse rebel.
One of them, she's right there.
this one's here, but the other one's at home. So.
The other one's on the web.
And the other one.
Well, yeah, she's on the web. So I'm sure as soon, like in 5 seconds, I'll probably get a text saying I'm here.
It's a delay.
Okay, well, let's see. Ahead of the game, I have the sign-up sheet.
Nice. And it says nasty crat, not nasty crotch.
Hey, I
know who the nasty crash is.
Okay. Remember, Nazi grammar. Okay, the site token should be in.
Do you walk around to the other side?
Dig it?
Just stand at the bar?
Anyway, site token should be in the next couple weeks, so probably at the Ren Fair demo, y'all will be stamping. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I won't be there.
Okay.
Because, well,
We
when
got
it's
you.
retail, it's Black Friday and you get stuck.
Yeah, we got you. We know.
There's Drew. Drew is here.
Everything. Everything's going pretty well. I've already spoken with Dex. He's going to run youth combat. Lil, how are classes coming with Revel?
3, 4 classes.
Oh wow.
That's good.
Oh, she got another one. Just those couple. Nobody's really said anything.
We only have approximately 3 or 4 classes, Lila's saying, so if you want to teach a class, that would be a good time. Even if you've never taught a class before, it's fine. You can come, you can teach it, and you might learn something. You never know.
Yeah.
So also, if it's not super class heavy, that's okay. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's a lot going on at Rebel.
Yeah. Let's see what
All of our
else.
champions, but 1. Or 2.
Also, we don't have that many. If you have meetings, you need to schedule a meeting. Any groups, guilds, whatsoever, orders want to schedule their meetings, we're still taking meetings. I only have 2 so far that have popped up and said, hey, I need a meeting. So we'll have that available.
How'd they do it?
Hey.
Hi!
That's more like, hey, I got a meeting. Can I do a meeting? So
Piece of bread.
that's pretty much on track. I guess, Drew, I'm guessing you spoke with Liz about children's activities? Anyone? No?
Not it. hold on.
You got a delay.
Yeah, you are it, dear.
Yeah, Drew is working on, wait. It's a big one. Thank you. Aww.
Party foul.
When Drew is working on the schedule, please has LOL send him the classes she has so he can listen.
Oh, Lil.
Lil. I think it's supposed to say, please have Lil send him the classes she has so he can list them.
Sign me up for a class, paper shilling. Shilling? Oh, quilling.
Yes.
Wow, Drew.
Paper quilling.
Drew.
Drew's doing paper quilling.
Drew's drinking and typing again, isn't he?
I've got Emma, which is really funny. He's got Drew.
Somebody's slightly intoxicated while they're typing on their phone. Don't rub that butter on me, woman.
Hey now, Your Excellency, that is the TMI.
I am not.
G-rated meeting.
I think you need to invoke the TMI clause.
G-rated meeting here.
The Seneschal is invoking the TMI clause here.
Y'all are great.
Does he have a time frame for when he wants his class? Because I have one that wants a 2-hour block.
Do you have a time frame for when you would like the meeting? So say Darth Tegan.
No, the quilling class, not the meeting.
The quilling class, not the meeting. Are you following this? I'm talking to an inanimate object.
We were not about caving, and it's not a foul. Stop trying to dominate the microphone.
Okay, while we're waiting on that, our reservationist, Mistress Martha, Ms. Martha's got some info, so.
Oops.
Feast is completely sold out. We have 2 or 3 bottom bunks left, depending on whether or not. Well, anyway, and we have 24 top bunks left. That's it.
Wow.
Those are gonna go.
They're gonna go quick.
Bring your tents, unlimited tenting.
Yes.
Whoever's doing the posting to the web page thingy, make sure that you put that on there
I
that
will.
Feast is sold out, and we only have top bunks left.
I'll be updating
You're
all that
on as a
tonight.
moderator for the
Yeah.
Facebook.
I hadn't even seen nothing.
Well, you're on there as moderator.
She doesn't
Yeah.
Facebook.
I know.
She does on Facebook.
She does a little bit.
I do. I looked for it, and it was not up yet, so I haven't looked.
I got you back, Ms. Martha.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
For Drew's class, Tegan.
We got a comment on the web.
That's the way.
No specific time. We can schedule them during one of the 2 meetings going on.
Sure.
If anybody's going to the bar, I can use another train. What was that about?
Debbie Terrio,
Morgana.
okay,
What can I say?
Hey, Gamma.
that she told Drew that she would teach a class on courtesy.
Gana, class on courtesy. What time?
Well, we'll have to wait and find out because she didn't say.
What time, Yana? As soon as we know your time, we'll wait for you.
Here.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah. That's all I have.
Yana will go and she will yell at me.
Yes, she will.
Children are impatient. Your children.
All right, so please get with either Drew or Johanna or Tegan or Adelaide if you have a class or a meeting or anything you will need to get scheduled for Revel.
Tegan
Please
is-
contact one of them.
Let me interject here.
Okay.
Tegan and Johanna are the class people.
Okay.
I'm the meeting person.
Okay, meeting, Adelaide, classes, Tegan and Johanna. Got it? Good. Now, if you want to teach one, Tegan or Johanna. If you want a meeting, wave to Dawn.
She's not on camera.
I know she's not. That's why I'm doing it this way. You can wave at her.
You can wave.
Anything else for Revel, at least until Gana pops back up?
Yeah, anything else?
She's gonna show up, hit me in the head, call me a caca-head.
Pretty much. Next up on the
If you have any award recommendations, please get those
Yeah.
to us ASAP so we can, so our turbo scribes can do their turbo job and get turbo scrolls out.
And we will quickly review who the secretaries of said orders are. Mistress Tegan is the Order of the Gull. And me, Adelaide, I'm the Order of the Axe. I have no idea who is Bow and Blade.
There you go.
I don't know.
Don't know.
I think I'm Justinian.
Yeah,
Still.
you're Justinian.
I'm Justinian still, because I'm one of the few Justinians that's
And I
still
can say
alive.
with certainty, not it!
We just make you Bow and Blade then.
Gulf War site.
So wait. Just, if you're new, the gull is for arts and art side, axe is for service. It's our one Armigerous award. Bow and Blade is for martial arts. Justinian is for not necessarily historical accuracy, but persona development. And that can include teaching, it can include garb, but it's not necessarily exclusive to those two. It's just how, it's the presence. We'll put the whole thing up on all the other awards. Yes, ma'am.
Heard that from Gana.
Yes.
She said 11 o'clock, she thinks. But Drew has the correct time, apparently.
Okay, well, Drew, if you got the correct time, again, I think it's 11. Please confirm with either me or Gilles.
It's a class. Confirm with those two, not you two.
Well, meaning because we've got the phones right here.
Oh, okay.
Because Drew and Emma are in contact with both me and him. Yeah, that. Anything else for Revel? Going once. Sorry, that was my insurance company.
Dawn, sorry, I'm going to talk across you for a second. Dawn, do you have the golden apple?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sidebar there.
Sneaky squirrel stuff. Next up, I want to talk about is the Gulf War site.
Golf Wars?
Golf
Wars?
Golf Wars.
Golf Wars.
Golf Wars.
Golf or golf?
Or the GW site.
She's from Metry.
Look, I burl it in the Earl and I wrap it in the furl and I fix it in the kitchen sink. Leave me alone. And I go make my groceries.
And you drive an ambulance.
And I can drive an ambulance. Right, I used to drive an ambulance.
And you go straight down the street, right?
Anywho, Gulf Wars site. For the Gulf Wars site.
And what happens there?
I'm gonna stab somebody in the eye.
It looks beautiful. The grass, the picture I've seen of the grass, it looks phenomenal.
Grass looks great. I will be
investing in getting it mowed.
Yes, from what I understand, the grass looks great. We have the bill from Dakota Unlimited, which is Brian and Jamie. I will be assessing that bill and getting them their money as soon as I can. Next up is we also, from what I understand, the fence has fallen down.
2 sections.
2 sections of the fence have fallen down.
Yes.
In the front by, I believe, between the arch and last bastion.
Yeah.
So we need to get on that and get that fixed. Unfortunately, with needing the fence fixed and needing, and the grass being cut and everything, we are very low on funds for the Gulf War site.
Fixing the fence is free. Just gonna get out there with my drill and some screws and we'll problem solve.
6 nails and screws.
I'm so tired of putting nails back in it. Yeah. I will need a couple of hands, but that's the easy part. No, hands that can lift things, dear.
Well, I'll be support. I'll be rah, sis, boom, bah.
Safety advisor.
Yeah, there you go.
But anyway,
I'll be QC. You need a QC? Get a QC.
we get that knocked out. That's the easy part. Now, as far as the money for the lands, go.
Yeah. That is, we are down between everything else, and I have the records here, so if anybody would like to see them, they are here, open for anyone to see. We are down to $110 in the cash for Gulf War site. So that starts us off pretty low trying to get things taken care of for next year.
So no building for next year until after this year.
Yeah. So we need to, and definitely need to save up some money again. The prices will stay the same as they did last year. As you can see, as trying to do improvements that everybody wants and loves, it costs a little bit of money.
Good news is, as far as the grass, they're not going to start cutting again until right about golf course time anyway. They've already said that now is the time. Everything's going to go dormant. They're not worried. You know, we just got to pay up to our bill on that. Now, with that in mind, we will also have to pay $200 for electricity that we keep out there. So there's that as well.
Yes.
So
How
there,
much is the grass cutting?
$50.
it's $50 a pop, and he's been out there 4 times,
Right.
which apparently has made a heck of a difference. We
It
can,
has, because we have grass real grass starting to grow, not weeds.
yeah, they.
This is the invoice I got from them. You know, just FYI, this is the invoice I got from them. It's $50 every time they cut it, and they've cut it 4 times, so it's $200.
So we'll get that squared up very soon. Then along with that, we'll also get the electricity squared up, and then anything that we save for this year will go into next year's. And we'll make sure that we get all the other improvements that we want. From what I understand, everybody is still on board with the putting permanent structure up, pole barn style. So during great monsoons, it doesn't fall down on our heads. And also concrete floor from Neil, as long as he's still up for it. So,
Yeah, so we're not all running into Martha's cabin going, save us, save us, save us!
so hopefully this will be the last year we'll need the Barony Pavilion out there. And then after that, it'll be... Yes, ma'am.
There are some things. We have a new water heater.
Yep.
That we ordered an extra one. We own it. It's in our cabin, but we will put it in for the shower.
We gotta pay for that.
Huh? Yeah, we paid for it.
Y'all did.
Yes.
They've got their own.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got their own.
We will put it in. Harold's gonna take the old one home and see if he can't rework it. We do need to get some kind of cover to put over the water collection thing. We have a huge big hole cut in it.
Yeah.
And it needs a filter. Sand filter or something like that. To feed. Okay, some kind of filter thing, because that's one of the issues with the water heater, is stuff gets into the thing and then it stops. And don't change the temperature on the water heater when you shower.
Yeah, turn the
Add the cold water.
You just add cold water.
Yeah.
It's the one knob that you're allowed to touch.
Don't change anything on the...
It's usually got tape on it, or it actually says with permanent marker, do not touch! So don't touch that one.
Do not seek
Anyway.
the treasure.
if we can get a filter thing for it, that should help to eliminate some of the issues with it as well.
Okay. As things get closer to war, I will get, with the rest of the committee and,
Start collecting money after after Revel.
yeah, after Revel, I will start collecting money for Gulf War site.
How much is it?
30 for our site fee.
Which covers you hot showers, toilet paper, not toilet paper, but paper towels, and all that lovely stuff. Coffee. Coffee's important.
Coffee, nice, clean shower that can stay hot or cold as long as you touch the correct knob.
Indefinitely.
Indefinitely.
And electricity.
And electricity.
And torches at night.
Firewood.
This year, the good news is we probably won't have to get hay. From what I was told, everything looks so that area, especially where our pavilion goes, is covered in grass, so we will not have to get hay this year.
Hey.
So she just did that. Didn't she?
Yep.
Yeah, she did. All right.
Read that last one.
Okay,
I don't know what that's
payback. But yeah, if we can do it, if hopefully everything works out, we'll be good to go.
Okay.
Emma, Martha says, okay. And as far as what, you want that outlet, for Drew, unfortunately, I don't believe there are any left. I have texted Wade. He has not texted me back. So I will keep trying, but I don't know what's going on with that. Again, I will try, but I cannot promise.
Hunting season?
Yeah, I guess maybe hunting season.
Can you have a timeline for foreigners to be able to register with you?
Huh?
You have a timeline for us foreigners to register with you?
No, I need to get with the rest of the committee and we need to see when things are going to happen.
It really all depends on when they're gonna open the world up,
Yeah.
when they're gonna start, when they're gonna close off the pre-reserves and all that stuff. Is basically what it boils down to. Last year, they changed it on us, kind of like dropped it in our hat that, oh, by the way, we're gonna shut down PayPal and require everyone to be pre-reserved for land. What was it, a month in advance?
Mm-hmm.
So-
A month before we were prepared.
They don't even have the registration form up yet.
So, yeah, so we'll talk to, we know the people who are gonna be running it, so we'll see if they're indications of the same as it was last year or not. And if it is, then generally what we do is, I think it's February is when the cutoff is. Yeah, so January 30th is usually when we start opening it up to the university. So that last month.
And we have a request that all foreigners have their shots up to date.
And remember to spay and neuter your associates.
That's okay.
Associate over there is the one laughing the hardest.
All of mine are already
I'm up to date.
Mine are.
We don't have to worry about
Ganna's gonna
them.
come back with something on that.
Mine are already fixed.
She got hers fixed way before.
I'm looking at you, buddy.
Make sure he's had his parvo, his rabies, and
So anyway, what do we got?
yeah, the tetanus shot.
I was gonna talk about Bridget, but since you already have.
And we put our Axemoor's people in first, and then we opened it up to others.
Talk about the AMS for real?
I have to explain, I'm getting questioned.
Yeah, because there was a year, we used to just open it up general
I'm gonna have a whole
and
another section on Bridget. At the very end.
you snooze, you lose. So we had to,
We touched on having the memorial tent. I guess is the way to put it for Bridget.
Yep.
I believe there's also a memorial service for her at Prior Gilbert's Church in Shreveport this weekend. Saturday. I'm not sure what time. If you're interested in going, sure I can get that information for you.
So am I.
So I think a lot of us are going to caravan up there, or if not, I'll ride together or whatever. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Just contact me if you're interested.
Keep a watchful eye on Facebook, please.
I have a question. Do we, as a barony, want to do flowers or anything like that?
I'd like to, yeah.
I like that.
But somebody said they knew her favorite flower.
It's the, I think Grindy is taking up, or one of the, her house, or something, someone is taking up a collection. It went out today. It's the Peace Lily and
It was Diana.
Diana.
Yeah.
The
So
roses.
the peace lily and roses for flowers.
Gambit is collecting money for some flowers, but I just wondered if we as a barony wanted to do something separate.
That's
I think we can do that.
yeah.
I'm in.
I think I can
Okay.
donate some cash.
Somebody want to take point in ordering, or do you want, I mean, I could take care of it tomorrow and we can worry about it this weekend. And just get a arrangement sent up as soon as we find out, as soon as the information goes out.
Contact, beekeeper.
Yeah.
Have Florence.
Yeah.
Just order from him.
Yeah.
And the flowers.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. So if you're wanting to donate some money or any kind of value to the flowers, please contact His Excellency Gallus, and he will spearhead that and getting flowers from the barony to Mistress Bridget's memorial. Sorry. Amazing woman. Also, don't forget about, if you've got some stuff for the gift basket, please get that to Her Excellency Brigida, to go to the Royals, beyond that, I am done.
Ours are going to the heirs.
Yours are going to the
No,
heirs.
our gifts from our group are going to the heirs.
To the heirs, okay.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Ground list, ours
Yes.
are going to the heirs.
To the
We'll
heirs.
step up that
So
time.
it's a grab bag. Don't go by the list of what Kaylin and Danielle like. This is going to be somebody completely new, and we don't know who it is yet.
Yeah,
so
so make it general SCA generic.
stuff.
It didn't get done today, but I will be bringing with me. I went on site early.
Okay.
If y'all want to eat dinner.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be given to me on site, and Emma's coordinating the bags themselves, and we'll get all of and a lot of the stuff that's going in it. We're gonna get it together.
And if you really want to give something to Kaylin and Danielle, I'll take that.
Yeah, because Wormgeist is doing the bags for the Royals.
Assuming there's
More comments from Deanna.
more comments from the Gana. What's got back?
Backing up to the last subject, she says, Eric said that he didn't want any plants of the house, and then said, suggested donation to Cancer Society in lieu of flowers.
Okay.
Well,
there you go.
Pass that back to Peoples, and we'll just, or do we want to make one donation?
Do y'all want to
Why
do?
don't we do a
One.
donation
Of-
on the Barony?
Okay.
What?
I look at them weird all the time too, baby.
Can we get back to Crowley's for a minute? What is the game plan?
It's never gonna be good.
And,
How are we doing?
and also trailer.
We're backing up to Crown List, trying to find out what we're doing to get on site, and we need somebody to bring up the trailer.
Or what?
When does the trailer need to be brought up?
Friday morning.
We can't get on site.
I will not blink.
Yeah,
So Friday at 3.
I can call the park that morning and see if we can get early access.
You made
If they're
the
not
baby
calling for the-
cry.
They said we should
Oh my
have one
goodness.
dish. That's gonna be
You made their baby
Is it
cry.
there at the site?
Natalia, it's okay, Natalia. It's okay. It's okay, baby girl.
Yeah, it's just gonna be pulling up and dropping it next to the building in the little dirt area.
Yeah, I'll do it.
She sees mommy.
Give it back. That's one of the great things about not being the mommy.
Give it back, give it back, give it back. It cries, it poops, give it away.
We have a person for trailer. You can get with.
Tentatively, so let me yeah, I mean, my schedule, yeah, it should be going to Crown Lake.
Cool.
I'll be able to pull a trailer.
Okay.
We will get with you after
By the way, you do
to
get reimbursed for, how much?
Mileage.
Mileage.
mileage, yeah.
If you so choose.
If you so choose, we can get you some money back for your travels, because it's a heavy trailer. And henceforth, the reason why we will talk to you after the meeting about pulling the trailer and the special requirements that it entails.
Yep.
Don't
Any-
drive like Gillis.
Yeah.
Just don't do that in general.
Yeah. Don't drive it like you stole it. Yeah, or that.
More like this.
The 9-year-old yells at him all the time.
Yeah, I get this a lot.
Very close. There's no breathing.
Anyway.
Anywho, anything else? Does anybody else have any other business?
Yes, actually, one more thing, back to Rebel and Bridget. We have been approached for, part of the A&S competition. It has been requested that, and I want to word this right, Mistress Catherine over in Burgos got in touch with me. That's not it. That's
I
not
got
it.
it.
That's it.
Catherine.
Kathleen?
Kathleen.
Kathleen?
Willie and I have discussed it. In addition to the regional A&S and competition and your Barony A&S competition, I would like to sponsor one in honor and memory of Mistress Bridget. I will handle the advertising, prizes, scrolls, setup, and everything for you. I simply ask your permission to have it at Revel. My response was very simple. Done.
Yeah.
So that will also be part of the Christmas Revel as well. And quite honestly, I wouldn't mind making it a permanent thing, but that's not going to be my call. So,
Just a memorial for the year.
do what? A memorial.
Mistress Bridget Memorial, A&S.
A&S competition. I think it's a great idea. I mean, God knows the woman inspired a whole lot of art.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stop right there.
Okay.
You need the baby again?
Nope, because I made the baby cry.
I read your thingy that you put out, and every time I read it, I don't get the respectful words. It comes across as disrespectful. Because I know you have done stuff, and I caught her looking at you with a frown, and it's going, oh, he did it again.
She had a way of catching me at my best and my worst. So, but she always knew where my potential. So, trust me, this is a hard one. Yeah.
Okay, anything else? Going once? Going twice?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, y'all gotta.
Letters. Sorry. End of the month. We need the letters of intent for who is interested. Please submit names.
Look, I got parts of it.
Excellent. Their Majesties will need them by close of business by the end of November. For if you are interested in putting your names in to become the future territorial representatives of this group. It's a great job. It's not always easy, but it is definitely rewarding. And trust me, it's really cool when you're giving something from that you're looking down into someone's face and they're looking at you going, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't. And you're giving them that we caught you look. So letters need to be to their Majesties, to the Seneschals by the end of this month. The timeline for the follow suit is their Majesties will then announce to us. I would recommend we put a date of the last weekend of November, which would be.
Well, if they need them by the end of November, we should have them by like the 20th.
Yes.
Let's put the 20th.
We're gonna put the 20th on there.
Have them due by Ren Fair.
Yeah, because that way their Majesties can look it over. They will not make a decision.
Close enough.
They will not make a decision then, but that way it gives the Seneschal, the Kingdom Seneschal, the Deputy Seneschal, who's kind of been thrown into the position for it, and their Majesties time to review the letters and decide, candidates who are available. Because believe it or not, between our laws and Kingdom laws, there are many little checks in the block that have to be met. Oh no, they're all doing it, baby. We are literally this year doing a complete territorial swap. Every set is conducting a polling this year.
Yeah. Their takeover, I think, at Fighters Legion.
From what I understand, they announced it for Small Gray Bear this past weekend. They've announced it for Grey Niche, and I know Saint Leon is due. I'm not sure if it's...
No, Saint Leon.
They just did theirs. No, they just did theirs. That's why. So yeah.
Well, technically, we're next year too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all in that same...
They're the following.
The following.
Yeah,
They're the oddball.
But with that in mind, it's going to be a good time.
Rotate.
And the beautiful thing is, don't worry, we're not going to run away. But the timeline does allow, we need to allow their Majesty's time to review.
We didn't run very far.
Time to review, and then after that, after Revel, the afternoon of that, we will be holding the town hall meeting. We are not going to play the, oh my God, let's throw our future representatives under the bus and have 300 people submit questions, all from different angles. We prefer it if you have questions for for the candidates, please give them to us. We will accept them the morning of. We have no problem with that. Email them to us before if you have a list of questions that you'd like to ask the candidates. But the whole idea of the town hall meeting is so people can come together and properly weigh. What time do we want to set that for? Seneschal lady.
Okay,
Can we get in earlier?
Yeah.
I thought we could. That's what we talked about last month. Or when we first discussed this 2 months ago.
Yeah, let me ask him what time we can get in. If not, I will, what time we're getting in. If not, if we need earlier time, I will, contact Keith and, get in earlier.
And we only need a couple of hours earlier. This is just so that way you guys get the opportunity to actually question who you like. You know, the candidates putting themselves out there. You know, this gives you the chance to make the right choice. And heaven forbid, you know, we have elections this time of the year. But remember, it's not an election. It's a polling. The Crown makes the ultimate choice. So, okay?
Yeah, let's got my little note right here.
And I'm going to get in touch with, we already confirmed that investiture will be at War of the Pearls, which is in April.
After the meeting, I need to talk with y'all, because I know we got that one email from Osprey about how she wanted to do the polling, but now since Danielle's queen, we gotta find out how she wants it done, if she wants it done like we used to do.
Okay, I'll talk to you. I've already talked to another couple of people too.
Okay, well, that's why I said I'd talk to you, because I figured you did.
Yep. So, anything else?
That's it. Again, going once, going twice. No. Sold. Have a good evening, guys. Good night. And don't forget to spay and neuter your pets.